Anti-Afro, Svengalis. You know, there are times, I would say 98% of the time, when a jackass opens his mouth, it's not worth mentioning, much less doing a video on. However, there are always exceptions to the rule, and we have arrived at an exception, one of few exceptions. I want to let you hear this clip. I might cut in. If I don't, I'll catch you at the back end. Stay tuned, and I will return.
Binary. This one warning to you. I'm going to put your wife and your family information out there and your address, everything. Don't mention me no more. And I'm telling you, Binary, I be trying to spare you, bro. I sold you the receipts when Anti-Afro came. Anti-Afro been in your channel, but she sent me all your information, you dumb man. I'm going to put all your, because I ain't even dox you technically, because Anti-Afro, the person that's been on your channel, gave me all your information.
What you just heard is the common pattern of a powerless subject. If the truth can't deliver, I got to fall back on my cycle of lies. Well, he's got to make it sound good. I hear the desperation already. So I'll just go ahead and quote Binary. What's out there is already out there. Nothing is going to happen with old information. And that's what the heathen from Hamilton County street urchin is talking about. Old information that's already out there. Now, as far as information related to Binary's wife or Binary's minor children, I've never had anything to do with any information in those categories being distributed. And I sure as hell wouldn't give it to him. Why would I give him information on someone's children? This is along the lines of the shit that he does, or even someone's spouse. Now, the situation with Dumpsy D. Durrell is quite different. Dumpsy D. Durrell ran around here calling everybody a child molester and a child abuser and pedophiles. Come to find he was married to someone who's a child abuser. That's an exception. There is no reason to include, from my standpoint, Binary's wife or Binary's children. So, nice try, just like it was a nice try that he claimed he had naked pictures of Brianna in a shower. And I'm being very sarcastic and snarky, and obviously nothing was ever presented, just like it's the same situation here. Nothing of the kind would ever be presented as to what he claims. He's just pissed off because what? People are going to other people's channels and enjoying themselves. And as usual, he feels left out. He continues to be the beef sector reject. He can only manage to get flashes in the pan while others have endurance. With respect to gathering people together, having supporters, enjoying themselves on social media, he's left out. Once the flash in the pan is gone, that's it. So I got more I'm going to let you listen to. Before I continue, you're going to hear cutoffs in the clips. I omitted all of the vulgar, disgusting, vile sexualization, race attacking, child attacking language that this street urchin, the heathen of Hamilton County, Tennessee, used towards Binary's wife and Binary's children. I don't want that shit on my channel. Again, I'll catch you at the back end.
Fuck it, you talking about? You can't have no black woman. You want me to start roasting that Binary? I'm telling you now, nigga. By tomorrow, if you don't answer me or no apologies, I'm roasting your wife and I'm gonna dox you on my channel tomorrow. That's how everything finna start going. So I'm gonna provide all the information, and guess what? I'm gonna put it on the floor, nigga, for you, bitch ass nigga. And we gonna start calling your school and let them know you keeping up drama on the internet and you playing these internet games. So good luck, Binary, because I'm tired of you. I've been spurring you, bro. I ain't never want to fuck. Binary, I know you a troll. You a bitch ass. You a coward. You not where I'm from. You not built like that, so I spurred you. I'm not spurring you no more. You and Lemon, show another picture of me. I'm going to put your mammy picture out there because I got your mammy picture on my phone right now. Binary, say anything about me. Host a live about me. Speak upon me. I'm posting your wife and your kids too. Don't never play with me in life. I keep telling you, boy. I'm going to fuck you up, Binary. And I'm going to call your job and your supervisor and let them know what the fuck you doing on the internet. See, you playing with a dirty mother. I've been trying to spur you. I'm not spurring you no more, nigga. That's Binary name. Oh, look, stop playing with me. I told you I'm not finna play with you, Binary. You want to play these internet troll games. You know I don't troll. I play war games and mind games, nigga. So let's get to it. When I call your motherfucking job, don't cry. And you know I film everything. Cause I'm gonna get in touch with your supervisors, everything, and send all the information. I ain't never had to touch on no bitch, nigga. At least I'm a polite nigga. Get what I do. I be like, damn, can I rub on your ass? It cannot rub on your ass. And she say, yes, I'm gonna rub on that ass. And she say, nah, I ain't gonna rub on that ass. Binary don't know how to say, take no for an answer. Stop playing with me, boy. I done spurred that nigga for too long. This nigga keep talking about me. Keep trying to make me content. I'm gonna make your wife content. Fuck is you talking about, hoe? Playing with me on the internet. You gonna keep... I'm telling you, Binary. Shit finna get dark for you, Binary. I don't want to hear you crying either. Don't start crying either, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you running to the internet crying. Go get your restraining order, do all the goofy shit that you been doing, nigga. It ain't gonna stop me from doxing your motherfucking wife. It ain't gonna stop me from doxing your job and where you work at and your address and everything about your life, you puss ass, bitch ass nigga. Don't cry now, Binary. I don't want to hear the crying no more. Stand on your own too. Since nigga, you know how to predict everything. Predict what I'm finna do to your wife, nigga. I'm finna start tormenting and harassing this bitch ass nigga since you wanna keep talking about motherfuckers. I'm gonna show you how to get a motherfucker off the internet. And I'm gonna start calling your job Monday morning. Monday morning, Binary. I'm calling your job and I'm going live, nigga, with it all, nigga. We finna get you the fuck out of here, nigga. You talk too fucking much. You be talking about a nigga who not concerned about you. You keep dipping your fucking, your shit. You keep dipping your fucking nose in my Kool-Aid, nigga. You don't even know the flavor, bitch. But guess what? I'm finna start dipping my nose in your real life and showing. Once I send your job this audio, your bitch ass finna be out of a job, nigga. And I'm sending it to teachers, everybody, cause I know your bitch ass work at you hoe ass nigga. I keep telling you to leave me alone, but I'm gonna make a example out you Monday morning. And it's gonna start all week next week, nigga. And I'm gonna make it my time and my duty to make sure you get fired, you fuck, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You gonna keep going live, you gonna keep playing on my name. I'm gonna fuck your life up. And I'm gonna start with you first. Don't call me, bitch. Don't call me. I don't want no phone calls. The fuck? What's up? Hey, Stephen, you better get your boy Binary, because you know I'm gonna fuck him up. Now, Stephen, you know when motherfuckers get on this nigga neck, he gonna start crying, and he gonna leave the internet for another year or 6 months and come back. I'm gonna fuck Binary life up, bro. I swear to God.
But this is someone who professes to have so much caring and concern for mothers and children and wives or spouses. Bullshit. Have you noticed it's more frequent that his go-to will be people's children and people's spouses? Well, that matches up with the confirmation of details within the criminal record. He targets children and women, vulnerable people. That's his MO. And he lied. Remember, he lied and said he wasn't convicted. He was trying to act like he was Tyreek Hill being railroaded. No, he committed those crimes. Brutalized an 8-year-old, his own brother, by punching him straight in the eye in front of their mother, causing her an incredible amount of distress. And then he was attacking women. The one he was convicted for, he beat her with a tree trunk. And he's up here saying what? Who is an abuser of women? He talked about asking if he can put his hands on a woman's butt. Did he ask if he can punch the women in the face? Did he ask if he can hold a knife to their throat? Did he ask his 8-year-old brother if he can punch him? Did he ask the mother if it was okay? Did he ask the women if he can steal their cell phone? Did he ask the women if he could swing at their fathers when they tried to defend them? Right. He wants to put himself above a circumstance that was adult only versus people being forced in terms of violence being perpetrated upon them. The nerve to act like he's shining squeaky clean. No, he goes to children and he goes to families. when they have nothing to do with the situation. And he's up there trying to judge people in terms of their character. He's pissed that I'm at Binary's channel and he wants Binary to believe what he said. So he thinks Binary, as a result, will kick me off of his channel when I go over there. It just goes to show how left out and lonely he feels because Binary has audiences that are very much interested in what he has to say, and he doesn't have to make up lies in order for it to happen. That vile bullshit coming out of his mouth was not going to be allowed to stand. Listen, you know the reason why this fool spends so much time talking about other people's families? Because he screwed up the situation for his own family. This is what he was doing instead of raising children. Running around perpetrating crimes. Having to get trespassed from public housing on the trespass list. You can't be at home taking care of your kids. You got to be somewhere where the police have to trespass you. And then he gets pissed off when people talk about him, although he runs his mouth about other people 24/7. I don't know anybody anywhere on YouTube who's afraid to talk about this fool. If they want to talk about him, they'll talk about him. A lot of times they just don't want to be bothered because when he goes over to whatever space, he expects everybody to drop everything they're doing and give him undivided attention. Forget everybody else. He doesn't like to share the spotlight or the podium. And then when he gets up there, he's supposed to be so big and bad and victorious. I thought he was victorious. Wasn't he supposed to have run people off YouTube, internet? They're so scared to come back, but they're all here. The ones he claims he ran off. If you're victorious, you're victorious. You don't anybody rain on your parade when you're victorious, but we know it's not victory. It's desperation to snag the spotlight, which he knows is not going to last long. So he's trying to milk it for everything he can. So he's over in a chat or on a panel and he starts screaming and hollering because someone, or people rather, never just one person, are down there telling him what a piece of shit he is. That's what he can't handle. He cannot sit above the rickety throne and say, look what I did. I got whoever he got off the internet this week. He likes to claim he ran people off the internet, but he can't even enjoy it because people are telling him what a piece of shit he is, and he starts to cry and whine and scream and threaten them. I'm going to get somebody after you. You better shut up talking about me. So fragile. Let me tell you something, folks. I have mentioned this before. How everybody responds to certain things is how they respond to certain things. His reaction when people talk about his family is extreme. It's extreme because he's carrying all that guilt. You mean to tell me he had a great family life? And we have the records where he's cold cocking an 8-year-old, his brother in the face in front of the mom, causing her an incredible amount of distress? What parent wants to sit there and you watch somebody hit your child in the face? It doesn't even matter who it is. That's supposed to make her endearing to him. That's supposed to make her feel comfortable. This is supposed to make her accept him taking care of her in her disability status. Bullshit. Do you believe that? ZX, that is a lie. What parent is going to allow that to happen after they've seen you brutalize their baby coming up? A 10-year difference. 10-year difference. There's a 10-year difference between me and my oldest sibling. There's no way in hell I could ever imagine one of my brothers or sisters smacking me or punching me in the face or anywhere, actually. It just simply wasn't allowed to be violent with each other. He's treating this little boy like a nigga on the street in front of his mother. So all of this talking about other people's families and being overreactive when someone says something about his family, that's all guilt because he dropped the ball. When he was arrested, don't forget, there was a child support warrant. He was out there smoking crack and selling crack, but he wasn't using that crack to buy any food. How many people have said that about Umar Johnson? He stole the money. There are several people who said, okay, if he stole the money, Why the hell is he behind in child support? People are saying if he had stolen the money and he was paying child support, they can understand some of it. Doesn't excuse him all the way, but at least he was taking care of his kids. I think there are people who can relate to that. But all of this overreactivity and claiming he's taking care of his mom and all, those are lies, people. Are you serious? You have to run through a background check if you're going to be officially someone's caregiver, where you're responsible for their finances. You have to go through a background check. They're going to give that to a crackhead? You mean to tell me there is no one else in that family? Because he says he has a big family. No one else. I'm not even willing to talk shit about his family to that degree to say they're all crackheads. I'm not going to say that. I refuse to believe there are no responsible people in that family who can take care of the mom, between the brothers, sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, even friends. He's the only option? A crackhead that beats women with branches and cold cocks minors in the face and uses people's children as a means of threatening them because they're talking about them on YouTube? Come on, people. This is some bullshit. Yeah, any and everybody, if they want to talk about this idiot, they'll talk about him. What the hell are you going to do about it? You talk shit about everybody else and lie on people. So yeah, we'll talk about you. He's such a chicken shit. He caved and had to make up some bunko beef with me and Rev G and Stargate and other people. You think I'm going to sit here and indulge that crap? No. But since you brought up my name in lying mode, I'm speaking the truth. And I want to read something to you, folks. Just hang on. Listen to this. According to a probable cause affidavit involving the Hamilton County heathen, his mother, and the mother of his child, police responded to a domestic violence call involving the Hamilton County heathen and his mother. A police report states the mother of the Hamilton County heathen minor son was then at the home when she contacted the heathen of Hamilton County's mom. So let me clarify. You have baby mama at home, and baby mama contacts the mother of the Hamilton County heathen. And when she did that, she said she felt unsafe. That's when the Hamilton County heathen's mom traveled to the home wherein an altercation occurred. Police say the Hamilton County heathen pushed his mother into a wall, then shoved her to the ground and punched her in the face 8 or 9 times. Haven't we heard this scenario before? She was taken to the hospital for facial injuries. An affidavit stating that while police were responding to another incident, this is several months prior, the heathen of Hamilton County's mother told officer about a prior incident involving her son and the mother of their child. According to that affidavit, the Hamilton County heathen and the mother of their son were arguing in an upstairs bedroom after Hamilton County heathen accused her of cheating. Oh my goodness, people. Doesn't it just repeat? The affidavit states that while the woman was in bed, the Hamilton County heathen got on top of her and placed his hand on her neck for approximately 60 seconds, threatening to kill her and their son. The affidavit further states that the heathen of Hamilton County repeatedly punched a pillow next to her head and squeezed her throat until she could not breathe. Police say heathen of Hamilton County then threw her phone at the wall with enough force that it bounced back and struck her in the head, causing her to bleed. He also threw a remote at her, but it didn't make contact. According to police, when the woman went downstairs, the heathen of Hamilton County followed her, grabbed her by the neck, and threw her on the ground. The woman was eventually able to escape the home with their child. Heathen of Hamilton County was arrested and charged with domestic violence. He was placed under a 2-year no-contact order with both victims as a condition of his bond. Now, the 2 victims, or direct victims, actually there's 3 victims, that child that was there, the mother who gave birth to the heathen of Hamilton County and the mother of the child that was conceived with the heathen of Hamilton County. Hamilton County heathen pleaded guilty, not having the guts to take the case to trial. That's my commentary, not having the guts. This included a fine and to serve 2 years of probation. What do you think? Tennessee. How many times have we heard the heathen of Hamilton County, Tennessee, say he never put his hands on his mom? Do you believe anything that comes out of his mouth? I certainly don't. When those reports were obtained with the specific details, so much changed. Before that, it was always denying, I never do this, I never do that. That's all guilt because he knew what kind of life he caused his own mother, own family to live based on his violence and crackhead bullshit. And the nerve to come here to talk to us and other people as if we effed up our lives. Everybody's made mistakes in life. The point is, what are you doing about it? Are you reformed? Are you going to continue the same old bullshit you've always done? Yes, but I have something I need to make sure is known. This situation occurred with Darren Lee, Hamilton County heathen. Don't they sound just the same? And he has been arrested for murdering his girlfriend. And you just heard a brief accounting of his history. And yes, this occurred in Hamilton County, Tennessee. I don't see any difference between the two. See, when I was reading it, you thought it was him. You got two heathens of Hamilton County up and killed that woman. They said there was, oh God, it was so disgusting. He bit her, stabbed her. Blood was all over the walls. The woman did not have a chance. This is what he wants to do when he doesn't like what you say. He wants to falsely accuse you of a crime, like you saw. Jumping all over people, whether their kids are there or not, cold cocking minor children in the face, not giving a shit that the mother's there in great distress. She has to call the police. Now this dude here, heathen of Hamilton County, went and killed his girlfriend. Doesn't make any difference that he played in the NFL. Your character was developed long before that. Same thing at social media. You see all this lunacy. This is how these subjects are when they came onto social media. This fool here, that's how he was all along. You see it in the record. The nerve of this jackass. And look at his history. You can't say shit about me ever in your life. So you can shove that shit. That's all anger because you pissed your own life away. He pissed his own life away, so he wants everyone else to feel ashamed about their accomplishments. Well, yeah, Binary's on YouTube. Binary decided he wanted to stop doing that crap he was doing before and decided to buckle down and get monetized and make money on YouTube. And you're still crying, saying that people aren't sending you enough money. It's not going to make any difference. Whether you give someone like this type of character money or not, it's the same outcome. That's already pre-designed long before you meet their acquaintance. Either you're an ingrate or you're not. You can give them $5 million. They end up treating you the same because that's who they are. With Darren Lee, the one that just killed the live-in girlfriend was the one who was paying the court fees that were levied, resulting from the domestic violence convictions he suffered after he jumped on his own mother and the mother of his son. She was paying those court fees, and he ended up killing her. That's why I'm trying to tell you, don't make a damn bit of difference. It's a character flaw. You will never, ever do enough for an ingrate. It's best just to get the hell out of Dodge. But unfortunately, she didn't get the opportunity. Obviously, he was using her for money. Oh, doesn't that sound familiar? Let me go jump in this chat and see who I can smooge up to and tell him I need my cell phone bill paid. And when the cell phone bill is paid, the cell phone still doesn't come on. Ingrates. You will never do enough for an ingrate. I become aware that somebody's an ingrate. I get gone quick. I'll get gone so quick you'll forget I was even there. I'll be damned if I'm going to sit around and try to figure out how to please an ingrate. An ingrate cannot, under any circumstances, be placated or appeased. They will always continue to demand more because they think the world freaking owes them. Whatever happened during their earlier years, they feel they didn't get enough, and so they think they can punish the entire world and think they can force and browbeat, harass and intimidate the entire world into bending at their whim. It's the same thing here about telling somebody who they can talk about. You can't tell anybody who the hell they're going to talk about. Who the hell are you? You're talking about everybody. Everybody's going to talk about your ass. That's the way it is. On any social media platform, if anyone looks at someone's behavior or hears what they're saying and they decide they want to talk shit about them, and talk shit about them, there's nothing that you can do about it. It just goes back to the fanatical, unrealistic, never will achieve expectation to literally control what someone else says and does. But in the meantime, they're running their mouths steady from A to Z, and you have to shut up. That's slavery. Who in the hell is agreeing to be enslaved, especially by someone who can't do shit for them? Too bad for this woman that she ended up with this dude paying his way, paying his court fees, and ended up just losing it like he has always done, to the point where he jumped on his own mama. It's sad that she didn't see. If you're going to jump on your mama, you'll do anything. If you're going to punch your 8-year-old brother in the face, you'll do anything. If you're going to beat the shit out of the mother or father of your child in front of that child, you will do anything. You don't put anything past anybody that has a history of violence like this. And then they're steady trying to make other people seem that they're so much worse off than them. You would think that we were the ones that had the criminal record like this. No, that is who it is. Just like with Darren Lee, it is who it is. He's solely responsible for his own decisions, for his own actions, no matter what happens to him or doesn't happen to him. He's making his decisions to do what he did. So he'll have to bear the consequences. Listen, folks, I always have more to say, and I will continue to say it. In the meantime, never forget to heed the warning, buyer beware.